Okay, so this is
Riley Barrage.
what grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
What is the musical this year?
The musical this year is Mamma Mia.
Can you go into a little bit of detail about what the musical, describing it?
Yeah, so basically Mamma Mia is about Sophie Sheridan and Donna Sheridan. Donna Sheridan is the mom. She used to be in a band with her two best friends, Tanya and Rosie, and then she gets pregnant after 3 nights with 3 different men, and then basically never finds out who the dad is. So Sophie grows up not knowing who her dad is, and the whole show is centered around Sophie's wedding, where she decides to send a letter to each one of her potential dads, and they all show up to her wedding. And it's a big fiasco of what's going on, and it's super, super fun, and all of it is, the music is from ABBA.
And what role are you playing?
I play Sophie Sheridan.
Okay. How long have you been acting?
I have been acting since 3rd grade.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about being in the musicals?
My favorite thing is easily the community that we bring together whenever we're on stage and we sing and we're dancing and we hold that long note and pose, and you get that loud cheer from the audience, and then you go off stage and everyone's like, yes, we did so good. That feeling, like, you can never beat it.
Yeah. Is it stressful being a main character in a musical?
It's extremely stressful. Like, it is a lot of hard work and it's a lot of responsibility, but even though despite all of the blood, sweat, and tears that we put into it, it's totally worth it. I never regret it for a single second.
And just to recap, where can you get tickets and what days are the shows?
Yeah, so the shows are next week, November 17th through the 19th. You can get tickets at BSSHS Seat Yourself Biz. You can also go onto the Instagram at BSSHS Theater, and the link is in the bio there.
Okay. How many musicals have you done?
Mamma Mia will be my 23rd musical. It will most likely be my last one as well.
Will you audition for the play this year?
I haven't decided, which is why it will most likely be my last musical, but play-wise, I don't know. The play looks awesome, but I haven't made up my mind yet.
What all do you do to prepare for the musical?
Well, before auditions, it's a long process of researching the show and learning a monologue and getting your songs prepared. And then after a 3-day process of auditions and callbacks, and once we're casted, we work for 2 to 3 months on singing rehearsals and dancing rehearsals and blocking. And it's all after school, but oftentimes it's during JAG hours and before schools, and even sometimes after rehearsals. It is constant rehearsing, and asking people to help you with lines and singing the songs in the choir room and anything that you can do to just keep it going.
What was the first musical you were ever in?
My first musical was when I was in 3rd grade. It was Hercules, but not the Disney movie Hercules. It was the theater company I was a part of wrote their own version of Hercules.
Wow.
Which was a treat. So, very inaccurate, but it was very funny.
Do you plan on going anywhere with musicals, things like that, past high school?
Past high school, I'm not looking to major necessarily or go to college for it, but theater has been a part of my life for so long that I can't just cold turkey cut it off.
Yeah.
So I know that I'm going to keep doing it in community theaters and directing and auditioning for shows at colleges, but not necessarily majoring. So
what is a role that you've always wanted?
What's actually funny is Sophie has actually
Really?
always been my dream role.
Really?
Sophie and Eponine in Les Mis. Those are the 2 shows that I've always wanted, and I got to cross one of them off my bucket list this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, that's all we have time for with Riley. Make sure you guys go check out the musical. That's it. Okay, so this is...
Jaden Terry.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
What role are you playing, and who is she?
I'm playing Donna Sheridan, and she's Sophie's mom.
How long have you been acting?
So I've been doing musicals and theater since 5th grade, so I was about 11. It's been a long time.
Yeah. What is your favorite part about being in musicals?
I think, honestly, it's the people. Everyone's always so supportive, and it's just such a big family by the end of it, and you make so many new friends.
Yeah. Is it stressful being one of the main characters?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. It is a lot of work, but it's so fulfilling because you're really in the center of like the whole thing coming together. And it's nice because you can put it in as much work as you want.
Yeah.
And so you can make it as good as you possibly can. You don't have to rely on anyone else to do that for you.
I would definitely say that you and Riley are probably the people with the most like lines to memorize. That must be stressful.
Yeah.
How many musicals have you done?
Honestly, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I want to say close to 15, maybe more.
Yeah.
Probably more. But it's a lot. It's a lot.
Will you audition for the play this year?
Yes. Yes. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What other musicals have you been on, like, that you can, like, kind of list? You don't have to list all of them, but...
So, I've been in Matilda twice. I've done The Wizard of Oz, Seussical. I've done Hairspray a lot. I did Legally Blonde our freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of the recent ones. I did The Little Mermaid. That was fun.
Yeah.
So those are, like, my favorites.
And do you have any, like, dream roles that you want to play at some point?
So, in Little Shop of Horrors, there's this character, Audrey.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one.
Yeah.
But that's a little more on, like, the theater-y side. But Elwood's, for sure, is, like, a more popular one. That's my favorite.
Do you remember your first musical you were ever in?
Yes, it was Hairspray.
It was Hairspray?
It was so much fun. I was Penny, the girl with the little braids. So I just was such a goofball, and it was so much fun to be in.
Do you have any plans, like, out of high school continuing with musicals or just any in general?
I'm hoping to major in musical theater at Missouri State.
Okay, wow. And then I heard that you have started a club here at South. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, it's called Lift Like a Girl. We meet on Thursdays, 2:30 to 3:30. And it's really just to create a supportive environment of women trying to get into weightlifting or who have already been in weightlifting. Because a lot of times commercial gyms aren't exactly the most comfortable and safe space for women, especially if you're learning or you're alone or you don't have someone who's there with you all the time. So, and what's really cool is that we have a personal trainer who comes in, and it's a girl, and so she competes on, like, the professional level, and she takes time out of her day to come and work with us for free.
Wow, yeah, that's nice.
So
that's really nice.
I'm so extremely grateful for her.
How many do you know how many girls you have right now currently in the club?
So right now we have about 6 or 7.
Okay.
Which is a good number, especially because it's so many people have after school activities, and it's a really good group of people.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Well, that's all we have time for today with the musical. But again, this is Jade and Terry, and I hope you guys go check it out. And thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.